So how you doing? Nice crowd, huh? I'm Evan. My name's Evan Davis, and I've been up since New Year's. Oh, I got this today. I got this. I'll show you the home version of the lottery. Seen this? Okay. I'm glad you guys came. It's really good to see. Don't leave your money laying out like that. Nice crowd. You got a forehead on you too, don't you? It's weird going bald, isn't it, guys? You don't know how it's gonna happen, do you? Like, aren't you glad it didn't start back here and work its way up like that? Do you worry about it? Never. Don't worry about it. I figured it out. The planet is hurtling around the sun at like 72,000 miles an hour. Forget it. It's wind. Everybody else just looking the other way. You and me, we're piloting this planet. I got that figured out. Got that down. You aren't worried about the dollar, are you? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. One day we'll all look back on this moment and plow into a parked car. You gotta learn to laugh. I'm really glad the holidays were over. I had hard holidays this year. I had to cook a turkey. Do you guys, single guys do this? No, single guys don't know how to cook. I had to call Mom for the recipe. She says like 4 hours at 350 degrees. You go, okay, to get out a pencil and paper, go 4 hours at 350 degrees. 2 hours at 700 degrees. You do this, you get it down to like a half hour at 2,800 degrees. And the house is sweating, man. The roaches are leaving in wagon trains. I'm baking pottery and stuff in there, man. All my guests are in asbestos suits. I had a hard holiday. I love the holidays. I like the idea of having kids around. Any parents here? Are ya? Great. Great. You, Dad? That's great. How old are your kids? 18 and 12. So you're going to keep them. That's, anyone have little ones? Little kids? Yeah? Did you get a sitter tonight? Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't just leave a bowl of food out, do you? You gotta get it. There's a lot. Do you like being a dad, little kids? Do you get excited? My dad used to go nuts around holidays. My dad would be on the roof stomping around like reindeer. Ho, 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 and stuff. Not just at Christmas. This is every major holiday, you know. Is that your dad? Yeah. Well, when's he coming down? Fishing season, because I did grow up in Seattle. I grew up fishing. You guys like fishing? Yeah, I hate fishing. My dad used to make me fish every weekend of my life. It was like his tribute to Andy Mayberry, Hotter than hell out on the water in the summers. I'm like 5 years old. Hot. He'd bring like 3 or 4 cases of beer. 1 Coke. I'd be angry. He's drunk. He's standing up in the boat singing, Ho, ho, ho. He's got me in a little worm suit, Give me your shoe for a minute. This is great. We'll all be naked in a second anyway. No, doesn't this look like your dad all drunk on New Year's Eve going, That's great. Oh, here, the dollars. I did have a hard holiday. Broke up with a girlfriend. Well, yeah, we lived together like 2.5 years, and yeah, it's hard, but it's the 80s, right? 2.5 years isn't so... Well, if you talk about it. We talked about it, very mature, adult, discussed it, decided the best course of action was just to toss my little butt out of there. Yeah. So I live in the car now. Hell, it's furnished, you know. It's a drag taking a shower. You know, you're on the windshield with that washer button, you're reaching around in there. Like, it takes like an hour to get cleaned up and stuff. So I'm real happy to be here. No, you gotta watch it. Kids are sacred, you know? You gotta watch it with kids. I mean, the things they're seeing now on television, it's like their toys are changing, isn't it? It's like Barbie has her own hot tub now. No. Remember, we had simple toys, right? Remember sit and spin? Sit and spin, sit and spin. It was like breakdancing for dumb kids. It's great. Now they got all these high-tech video games. They got Galaxians, Star Wars. What'd we have? Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, we were a sharp group of kids, weren't we? We're getting sex ed in like the 4th and 5th grades now. 4th and 5th grades. Remember when we took it, it was like 11th grade. They called it health. Remember? The projector was all goofy and jumpy. It was like, here be the fetus. And they're trying to figure that out. They're looking at that. Somebody grew up in a cold climate? You guys grew up in a cold... You remember this? Did you do this about well, I guess about 4th, 5th grade? You went out one frosty November morning at recess and licked the flagpole? Remember doing that? Remember waiting for spring? Why do kids do that? Why do we do that? I mean, even dogs don't do that. You never see a dog like stuck to a cyclone fence, do you? I'll give you a shoe back, put nachos, popcorn in here, you shake it up, it's called trail mix. There you go. I gotta get out of here. You guys have been perfect. Thanks.